On Saturday, December 11th, internet and social media pioneer Kevin Rose launched his Proof Collective NFT. There were 1,000 membership or access NFTs that were available via Dutch auction, starting at 5 ETH. The way that a Dutch auction works, the price decreases over time, in this case 0.25 ETH every 10 minutes. So here are 5 things that I learned from watching, observing, and almost participating. Number 1, there are a lot of people with a lot of crypto out there. Call it disposable crypto. 167 people paid 5 ETH, and 1 ETH is roughly $4,000. So they paid $20,000 within the first 10 minutes for an NFT that they actually could have bought for 25% of that. So if you are launching an NFT project, make sure that you are tapping into those pools, as opposed to appealing to people that don't even have a wallet set up, which is a much bigger ask. Number 2, as it relates to a Dutch auction, there's going to be a lot of gaming going on. Now, after the initial 165 purchases in the first 10 minutes at 5 ETH, there were only another 29 until the auction hit 2 ETH, and then it went wild. Number 3, 654 of the 1,000 NFTs, they did actually end up selling out. 654 of those 1,000 were sold at 1 ETH. Many of these ended up immediately on OpenSea, and that's okay. The bottom line is that you need to know your audience and recognize that there is a segment at 5 ETH who couldn't care about refreshing and reloading and taking an extra 2 hours to get to the deal-making 1 ETH. They bought their NFT and then they went and had lunch. Maybe they even used their time to generate and make all that money back and then some. Others will just visit OpenSea after the fact on their terms and buy it as such. Price elasticity is real, remember that. Number 4, if you are doing a Dutch auction, I would recommend figuring out a way to reward those who bought the project right at the beginning. $20,000 is not $4,000, no matter which way you slice it. So call them a founder or give them a special channel on Discord, maybe even just something visual, a badge, or just give them something back on the house. As for me, I missed out on purchasing. I learned that there's a limit on how much you can purchase with USD. So if you need to move funds for a project that you want to support, I'd recommend transferring them from your bank account or wherever over a 2 to 3 day period. Also, don't be too greedy. In the end, I was going to try and buy at 0.75 ETH, me and probably 5,000 others. For what it's worth, the floor on OpenSea right now is around 3.5, and so I would have 3.5x'd my money. I didn't, but the learnings were worth the time spent, and I hope now that I can pass them on to you.